We made it, finding our car.
Sorry.
It's alright. This cool escalator tunnel. Oh. Yo, we're whipping in a 2024 Nissan Sentra. Here's our rental car. It's kind of sick.
2025.
Oh, 2025. I lied.
She goes.
Sick. Let's see how this bad boy performs. What time is it? It took us a while to get here. It's 11:30. Took about, dude, from when we landed to now, it's like an hour. It took us an hour to get to our rental car after we landed. That's crazy. Oh, she figured it out. This rental car gave us a pack of gum and a baby Bible. Look at that Southern hospitality. Let's go. Smells like a new car in here. You know how to work it.
Oh. That was so scary.
Oh, you have to put that back when we're done?
All I heard was blah 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 blah.
Party, I'm being jealous.
No, she can't tell me nada.
Our first destination is gonna be Mexican food.
Say the name.
It's, what is it? I don't remember. Oh, you gotta turn here though.
I know.
Sorry, am I screwing you up?
No. Scroll.
Oh, it's Esperanza's Restaurante Mexicano. That's where we're going.
Now you're messing me up.
Sorry.
Oh, left or right, bitch, left or right.
You merge.
Yeah, left or right.
Oh, left.
You merge. You should have showed that.
There's a fork in the road. Alright, we're gonna make it there. We are only 10 minutes away. She parked next to this sick Challenger. Looks so clean. We arrived at our destination, ready to eat some Mexican food. I haven't eaten, drinking, or slept in a very long time. Guys, I'm so hyped. Okay, Mexican was good, by the way. We look like we're in the jungle.
Flip it.
But we are... She just fell on the ground. But we are going to see penguins in this aquarium, and I'm hyped! We came to this... She wanted to go to the aquarium, and I told her we had to go to the one with the penguins.
Even though we're seeing penguins at the zoo.
But we need to see them all. What if they're different penguins?
I don't know, but I guess. How do we get in here?
I'm so excited. And guess what? We got a little secret later what we're doing. We got a little pop-up mission. And I'm scared. I'm so scared. Whoa. Oh, this is a crazy entrance. You can't tell, but that's a duck. A weird looking duck. You can't tell, but that's a big eel right there. Okay, we're going into the penguin exhibit outside. I'm hyped. The real life axolotl. Oh no. Casualty. See right here. This is cool. It's like scenic. It's like a whole jungle in here. A cheetah thing. It's a little kitty. Wow, those look fake. Okay, we finished with the aquarium and that was so cool. It was very immersive.
It was so nice. It really was.
And I got to see little blues and South African penguins.
Mm-hmm.
So cool. And we got a little gift. And yeah, sorry. Would you go again? 10 out of 10?
Yeah, 10 out of 10.
It's pretty sweet. Look, I don't even know how long that took us, but that was cool.
I don't know where.
This is the Dallas, what is this one called? The Dallas World of Aquariums or something? Dallas World of Aquarium? I don't know, something like
Dallas
that.
World
Oh, it probably says on here. The Dallas World Aquarium. Cool. Then we go find our car. Oh, yeah, okay. Okay, I'm back to editing another video, and at this rate, I'm not going to get these videos done because I'm being really slow about it. But life's just been crazy since I got back, so I haven't had much time. This video is a continuation of the first video, like I said when I uploaded the last one, and this one was crazy because this one was really fun. We did so much this very first day, and we didn't get a lot of sleep. Like in the last video I said we didn't sleep for 41 hours. It's because this day took so long, and I thought it was never going to end. Like, I didn't want it to end because obviously vacation is so much fun, you just pack it in, but I was so tired by the end. Like, literally, we stopped filming. We should have filmed when we got to the hotel, when we did all the things, but I could not. I was so tired, I was so done. It was so late, and it was crazy. So I feel like I did a pretty good job at the beginning recording. You know, we got the car, we did all the things, we went out to dinner. You've seen like I highlighted the name of the menu, and that's because it had, one of the menu items had my last name in it because I'm Hispanic and we went to a Mexican restaurant, so it was just really funny because around here I've never seen my name on a restaurant. Like, even going to a Mexican restaurant, I've never seen my name on a menu. So it was just kind of funny that the first restaurant we go to in a more of a Hispanic heritage town, like, my name is on the menu. And it was just so funny to me. And my name being Seneca, like, my name's on absolutely nothing, so it was just funny. We went to the Dallas World of Aquariums, or I think that was the name of it, and it was so much fun going to the aquarium because it was like, it immersed you into each of the areas. Like, you went into like the bird area or the reptiles, and you were walking through, like I said in the video, like a legit jungle. You walked through the tanks with the big shark that was on top. Like, that was so cool. And Lexi's criteria for going to a sick aquarium was she wanted to be in the shark tank, which is what we were in, and she wanted the big tunnel to walk through, which we had, and then I wanted to see, obviously, penguins. And, you know, in the video we said we were going to go to the zoo, so we didn't want to see one, because there was a couple different aquariums, and I was like, oh, we need to go to this one because it has penguins. And we actually didn't end up going to the zoo on this trip, so it was good that I got to see them here. And it's so fun because penguins are my favorite animal, and it was so cool. I liked it. And we got to see penguins I've never actually seen before, like the little blues and the South African penguins. I don't think I've ever seen them. I feel like when I went to the Milwaukee Zoo, it was Adelie penguins, but maybe it wasn't. I don't remember what they were, actually. I think in the video where we come home, I'm going to show you the souvenirs we got from this trip, mostly, and from this place, the aquarium place, because you saw I had a bag. I'm not going to show them in this video, but I'll show them in a different one. I recorded a whole bunch. But there was a lot of footage, obviously, of us walking through and seeing a bunch of animals. Like, they had so many. They had different levels. The big map they gave us was very cool. And honestly, with so many different animals that weren't just from the aquarium, it honestly felt more like a mini zoo. Obviously, they didn't have, like, giraffes and elephants, but, like, it had a lot of birds and crocodiles and flamingos. I don't know if I've ever seen a flamingo in our zoos around Wisconsin. I don't think we have flamingos here in the zoo. Like, that was crazy to see it. I think that was literally my first time seeing a flamingo, which was very cool. And same with the axolotls. Those, never seen those in a zoo. Like, they had just such cool animals that I'd never seen, and we got to read about them. We, like, did this, like, little searching for, like, those different reptiles in the cages. Like, they had pictures, and you had to find them in the cage, which was really fun and cool. It was like a Where's Waldo type thing. I enjoyed that. And lately, I've been really liking going to zoos and aquariums. Like, I never really did that as a kid. And now that I'm grown up and I'm doing them on my own, like, I find it so fun. It's relaxing. It's cool to see what else is out there in the world. And even with traveling, like, I've never done traveling as a kid. So now that I'm doing it as an adult, like, I'm finding that I really like to enjoy it. And it's fun to find things that I didn't know were so fun, like that most people do, like, when they're a kid. It's fun to find them as an adult and have a different respect for those things. And it's fun. It's cool. So then you've seen when we were going into the restaurant where I said we have a surprise at the end. So what we actually did, we're setting our night up for the next day where we're going to go watch the sunrise and we're going to go sand sledding. We kept saying sandboarding because we were really hoping we'd be able to get on like a snowboard type situation. We didn't actually do that. We just went sledding on these sand dunes, which was so fun. But in order to do that, it was 5.5 hour drive away. And with stopping and all those things, it was 6 hour. It was a 6 hour drive after the aquarium. And the aquarium took us to a couple hours to walk through. So we didn't leave till late afternoon, early evening. And the drive out there was crazy long. And then we met up with my dad, who I haven't seen in 16 years. We were going to eat at this one restaurant, which is actually like, I don't know, it's like 25 minutes from his house, but it was obviously like 5.5 hours from my house, or from where we were in Dallas. So we drove all the way out there, and we just kind of met up because we were going through his town anyways, and I haven't seen him in so long. It was really stressing me out the whole drive. I was so nervous, and when we were in the restaurant, like, he was telling me how nervous he was all day. Like, he was freaking out, I was freaking out. It was crazy. Like, the reunion between us, it was really, really it was a good time. I'm glad I did it. I wasn't gonna do it at first, because I just thought it would be weird, and because I haven't seen it in so long, and you know, we're essentially strangers to each other. But it wasn't weird at all, to be honest. Like, I actually had a good time going there. And the crazy part is that on the way there, he got into a car accident, and so he actually like wrecked his car only a mile away from where we were. So it actually almost didn't happen because he got into a car accident. So we're like, oh, can we not meet up anymore? Or like, should I go help you? Should I go pick you up? Like, what about your car? Like, all these things. And he, you know, it all worked out. His brother came and helped, and so we ended up still meeting up. Went to a different restaurant than we thought we were going to, but it was still nearby, and it was crazy. It was a crazy time. So I actually got to, he was going to drive himself back, obviously, because he had his own car. We were just going to meet up because it was a half an hour away. But then we ended up driving him to his house. So I got to see his house and stuff like that. And honestly, it was crazy. It was fun. Something I never thought I would actually do is see my dad there. Which was just kind of a crazy caveat to our trip. Like, we didn't go there for that purpose, but it ended up just working out that we seen each other. So by the time we drive the 6 hours, we have dinner, we drop my dad off, we drive back to town where we're going to eat dinner because that's where we were going to stay for a hotel. We didn't actually have a hotel picked out because we knew we were driving so far and we didn't know what town we were going to end up in, and we didn't know what life was holding for this first night. Like, every other night is booked. Like, we knew exactly which hotel we're staying in, but for when we were actually in Dallas. But for this one, we were like playing it by ear. So we called like 6 hotels. There was a couple that were full. Some only had 1 bed available. We were obviously looking for 2 beds. We couldn't share a bed. Like, we don't care. It's just nice to have your own bed. So we're trying to find it. And then eventually we stumbled upon a hotel, which just worked really nice. By the time we got to the hotel, checked in, it was almost midnight at this point. And she gave us our keys, and we go to get the keys, and the keys don't work on the door. So there's a whole, like, going back and forth between using a digital key, using physical copies, having to run in and outside of the car to grab some things. And finally we got the key situation to work, but it was so late, so tiring. You know, we were just up for so long. It was a really long day, but it was really fun. It was a really good day. That's kind of how our first day went. It was jam-packed, obviously, and I wouldn't change anything that happened. It was really fun. Something I forgot to mention, people in Dallas drive like maniacs. It is insane. Like, dude, everybody's going like 100 miles an hour. It was crazy. There's so many lanes. The traffic, it just flows so fast. And they have these express lanes, which we don't have around here. I've never seen an express lane in Wisconsin. But the GPS was like telling us to take these express lanes, which I'm not sure. I don't know the rules on express lanes, but on the way there, we did hop on one for a little bit just because the GPS told us to go there, and we didn't know. Like, we were just following what the GPS said, and it was honestly crazy. It felt so wrong. It felt like we were doing something wrong, but I don't know if we were. I don't know. Nobody was really driving in it. I don't know if it's for emergency vehicles, but it was crazy. And the further out of Dallas we got, so obviously we drove quite far, the merging onto the highways, you have to, like, cross the lanes. Like, it isn't like a regular, like, here you just merge and you don't cross any sort of oncoming traffic. But out there, like, you cross oncoming traffic to go on, and they're supposed to yield to you. And it took us a minute because there's no yield sign. Like, you just have to know. So, like, when we were driving, my dad, he goes, oh, you have the right of way. Like, keep going, go, 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 go. Because, like, he's, like, telling us, like, you got to go. Because there was another car coming, and I braked for the car because I thought, you know, to me, they're blocking my passage, so I'm turning left. But that's not how the way it worked. I don't know. It was crazy. People out there are nuts with the driving, and I don't miss the driving part of that place. Like, it was crazy. Like, I have no more highway fears here because it was wild. Like, it was just like it felt so, like, foreign to be driving in that city. And the further out we got, the more crazy. Like, it got crazy in a different way. Like what I said with the highways, and whew, it was nuts. So come back tomorrow and see us do the crazy sunrise and sand dune type situation. And honestly, since we drove 6 hours there, we actually had to drive 6 hours back. And we did a little more vlogging on the way back than we did on the way there because we were just so exhausted on the way there. We just couldn't. And it was dark. You couldn't see us really well in the car. So for most of it, so on the way back when it's daylight, you know, we make a couple stops along the way and stuff like that. So go check that video out. All right, thank you so much for watching and my journey. So I'll see you in the next one. Bye.